This way
Pretty
now.
boring farm game though. Lots and lots of farming this one.
Willingly.
Nothing I can do about since I'm just a support.
Jug-like. Very nice. Moving. The line is true. Speed the brush. Forward. Ink smear.
It's not solo kill, it's duo kill.
Unburdened.
Am I gonna play the new Star Wars? Yes!
I paint my way.
Isn't it being made by the same guys from Apex? They always got really tight mechanics for their single player games. But yeah, it should be fun.
Going.
What about Red Dead Redemption 2?
My brush.
I'll play that too. Whenever it's out. On the PC, not on the PS4. I don't like gaming on 24 FPS when I have the option of not doing so.
Your top tower is under attack.
I see where this goes.
You're too shit for all Dark Souls type games. Good thing Sings plays them? What? I'm sure you can complete all Dark Souls type games if you put some effort into it. They're usually not that hard, just punishing.
As I plan, I lift my brush. Bow before me. I paint my way. As expected.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Nothing waits.
And there's a difference between hard games and punishing games. Dark Souls 1 is not really that hard of a game. It just punishes you really hard for failing. But it's easy to not fail in many cases.
For the ink sets.
Still can push, I still can push.
Your top tower is under attack.
Willingly.
What's a hard game in my opinion? Hard games are games that really fuck you and it's hard to succeed.
Dripping brush.
Easy to fail. And I suppose the Kilo is
I insist.
a bit of a hard game. But Dark Souls 1 and 2, they're not that hard of a
Fine.
game. 3 is harder than 1 and 2. But most people think 3 is easier, but that's because they already played 1 and 2. So they have more mechanics under control.
I see where
How's that
this
guy just
goes.
not taking damage? How's he also gripped for like 15,000 centuries?
Ink smear. This way now. Holy shit, very nice. As if they could stop me. Moving.
Well, there's some really hard games out there, like those fucking the platformer games where you have to do pixel perfect jumps like 20 times in a row. That's fucking hard. Dark Souls, you roll into attack. You just do that too many times and you win. It's not that hard.
Steady grace. It was always so.
Please. Yes.
I have become well now. As I will it. Poison.
Is Dola 2 a hard game?
Set my brush.
Dola 2 is a pretty hard game. There's a lot of mechanics you have to control. And then after that,
Okay.
the difficulty of the game is also dependent on who you're facing.
Can we
So
fast?
there's 2 barriers you have to overcome. And the first one alone takes like a good 200 hours just to get under control. Although, mechanically, Dota is actually not that hard. mean, heroes only have 4 abilities. It's, you know, it's not that bad. It's just you have to learn the other 4 per hero, and there's like 120 of them or something.
The line is true. So we begin. Yes.
Can't tell if he's being a paid actor here and baiting,
Yes.
or if he really didn't see that arrow coming from the front.
Your bottom tower is burning.
Effortlessly.
What about LoL? It's actually exactly the same.
I paint my way.
First barrier is learning the game, all its abilities and mechanics. Second one is always the players. Always so dumb to say that LoL is an easy game. If it's so easy, go become professional player and win the fucking worlds. And you fucking won't, because you won't beat the pro players there.
Guys,
Well then, this is problematic.
It was all
Here's to hoping this works.
as I planned.
are you the frosh?
At last. My brush will fly
think we
across
lost.
the battlefield. I insist.
Roshan has fallen to the Radiant.
Okay. Going. Memory serves. As expected.
No, wait, Viper.
Fine.
LoL is a lot harder mechanically than
Steady
Dota though.
grace.
Just controlling the heroes. It's easy to get a pass in Dota 2 to just get a spell off here and there.
Look away.
In League, it's you have to be much more consistent.
Well, now. Killing spree.
Push bot.
Some heroes in LoL, they play like fucking fighting games.
Losing.
It's nothing like that in Dota. They have you need to have so high APM to play them. Like fucking Riven. You cancel backswings here too. There you do it fucking 3 times in one combo.
Fire.
While maintaining the combo. Not easy at all.
Lines flow. As if they could stop me.
Cooldowns are too low in LoL, too
Your
much
top
spam.
tower is under attack.
That's because you're bad at the game.
True. I set my
Go
price.
first.
When you get better at these games, you notice
Your
that it's
top
less
tower is
spam.
under attack.
And every single spell that gets misses, it's an opening for the opponents.
Radiant
Or
structures
yourself,
support
whichever
you.
happens first.
Your top tower is burning.
And the punish is quite high for missing even a low cooldown spell.
So my love beckons. Nothing.
Are you back a bit?
Your middle tower is burning.
Forward.
Your middle
Walk
tower
out.
is on fire.
Meant to be. Oh yes.
Yeah, just like Dota and League,
Fine.
games are really hard to understand if you don't play them much. Hard to follow them even.
Unburdened.
Change so much patch by patch.
Yes. With dripping brush.
No micro and LoL, so it's easier. How many people in Dota even micro?
I see. where
Chen and
this
Meepo are like the
goes.
least played heroes of all times.
Before the ink.
The most played hero in the game is a fucking Pudge. It's a skill shot hero. Guess what's
Nothing
abundant in LoL?
Well now. The final stroke falls. Steady grace. This way now. Action.
Your bottom tower is
On
under
top of
attack.
that,
Better be
having
Dire's
all of that
towers
said,
are fortified.
I
a
set
hard game
my
doesn't make a
rush.
good game. The game doesn't have to be hard to be good. It's not even a good thing to brag about.
I paint my way.
It's true that Dota is harder in several things.
I
Especially, how do you call it? Like the floor, skill
at last.
floor, I guess?
Forward.
The game is harder to get into. It just means you're gonna have less players too.
I
No, not
see
ceiling.
where this
Ceiling is
goes.
mastering the game. I'm talking about getting into the game. Like it's much harder to get into Dota than it is to get into LoL.
As expected.
Your top tower
Meant
is
to
burning.
be.
Dola's a very hard game to learn. And I'm fucking dead because there's a ward here. Got ulti off, but
My life
yeah, it's useless.
fade from
Can't buy back, no TP. Macro movements are in Dota more complex than League? That's not even true, dude. In fact, macro movements in Dota, they have been dumbed down quite a bit. 5-manning is the norm in these
Can you come
last 4 years?
Ahoy Capitan and chat SingSing hands
There's a
take
lot
out.
of 5-manning. There's a patch dedicated to 5-manning where your offlaner will go for Vlads every single game.
as if they could stop me.
This fight looks like shit.
Fine. Unburden. Oh yes. As I planned.
Keep it up, I'll push.
Your top tower is on fire.
I have travel boots.
Always so.
Like, I wouldn't mind playing League if I had
So
more
we
friends playing
begin.
it. But sadly, I spent like 10 years playing Dota. And even those guys quit mostly.
With dripping.
And there's no way in hell they're gonna start League.
A steady hand. Run all you like. Memory serves.
Stay here, guys.
Endlessly. Moving.
On bot, use
For stuff.
A lot of my friends moved to shooters.
Now.
BRs and... wait.
The line is true. Now it's time. Going. Another coating. My eyes bow before me. Double kill. Tide rises. I set my rush. Unstoppable.
Should have saved them.
Yes.
What the fuck are all these buybacks?
Отмени.
Okay.
Ay, 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 ay.
All right.
Go back, Toro.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
As I planned.
Your middle tower is under attack. Could ignite any second.
I paint my way. Fuel overflows. It was always so.
Suddenly I lost.
Your bottom tower is burning.
Well, now.
Your middle tower is on fire. Your bottom tower burned
Meant
to
to
the ground.
be.
Your middle tower burned to the ground.
I lift my brush.
Your middle
As
tower
I
is burned. Dire structures are fortified. Your
This way
bottom
now.
tower is on fire.
Fighting games are fucking hard.
Yes.
Fighting games is also like
Your bottom
the
barracks
barrier to even starting fighting games is like infinite
Nothing
fucking hours
waits.
of practice just to get
Your bottom barracks
Combos
burned
down.
to ashes. Your bottom barracks have fallen. That one's your middle tower is under attack.
and also
Your middle
mechanically
tower is
intensive.
under
Much more so than the other ones.
barracks are under attack.
SingSing. Dust, SingSing, dust.
I think at the GG.
Your middle barracks are under attack.
Mesmerizing ink flare.
Your middle tower is under
As
attack.
if they could stop me.
Go dev.
Your middle tower is on fire.
A stroke of fate. So
Go front lane, please.
Your middle tower has fallen. Your ancient is under attack. Your ancient is being incinerated. Your ancient is being cremated.
going. Unstoppable. You'll know
Your ancient is under attack.
What the fuck?
effortlessly. Come to me. Chain. Impossible. Dominating.
Your middle barracks are smoldering into the fire.
Thank you, Kenshin, for the 3 months. Exalt for the 21. Papio for the 25. Gibaraldi for the 13. China took number 1 for the 14. And Jack Vermello for the Prime.
Who's this?
Alright, one more and I'm gonna play some Noita. More players. Volkdom. Synderen says chilling and watching Alliance Liquid? Oh shit, get me out! What's Team Liquid even?
Dire's top tower is under attack.
This.
Why are they all muted, toxic fucks? Watching my boy Neda.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Oh my god, this cam is so spastic. Of course 33 still plays Dota. He's the second best Jewish player in the world.
Double kill. Clipped me.
Who's the first? Fly, of course.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Double kill.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Dominating. What a surprise. Oh, skill shot.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen. Dire's top tower.
Why
is
did they
under
pick
attack.
Timber into this? It's like the worst Timber game I've ever seen in my life.
Enough.
Look at that. He actually just kind of walked away.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, Odie was probably last pick, right? And then there's also a Bloodseeker. And then Timber's also not good against Rubik or Ogre. It's like average. I wouldn't even say it's that good against Abaddon. Why would they ever pick Timber here? Insania mispicked? He wanted to ban it? Isn't it the second time he did this? It's gotta be a joke. Like, I refuse to believe it.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
What the fuck?
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Wounds go dark. Your spirit leaves your body. Haste.
I'm not queuing. I'm just gonna watch Alliance Liquid. But it's weird because they both used to be Alliance. Oh well, they used to be Alliance.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Good. Wow. You're a sentimental thing.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
What have we
Your
here?
future is a thing of the past.
For the twins. Stonefall.
Why is Fata playing 5? So weird. He's been playing mid for like years and he played like offlane for a year or two. Now he's 5. His his mid was pretty mediocre in IP. That's true. He didn't play so well. The switch almost entirely. It's like, huh. Oh my god, don't tell me. No, dude. Oh, he's fine. Alright, now he's fine.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Killing spree. Double kill.
Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Fall off playing control. I looked at that game a bit,
7K.
and it didn't look that interesting. Seems like a very spammy game. Thank you, Feeder.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
With the 4 months, boosts you to 7k? I'm not even 7k. How am I supposed to boost somebody higher than myself? Why does he keep... I can't look at this camera movement. So much wasted APM. What are my favorite kinds of sneakers? I like the ones that have no heels. And they're like... kind of like harder socks, basically. Pretty pricey, too. I don't know what they're called, though.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
They're not
attack.
cocks, man.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire structures are fortified.
What the fuck am I looking? How is he just rolling into 5 heroes and then he rolls out again?
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Oh man. This OD is fucking wishing he bought a 4-staff right about now. Passive Bill. No, he didn't Bill before ulting.
Tower is fallen.
He remembered now. Imagine being out of mana on OD in 2019 and still winning the fight, maybe.
So much blood. May your doom be averted. Set in.
I've actually never seen an OD be out of mana before. What the fuck?
What have we here? A tribute to my I was meant to have this.
What? Alright. Alright. What Bell Pass level is that? Okay, not liking this holy build.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
For the twins.
How you doing, Centolito?
Thank you, Patrick, for the 18 months. I am doing great, man. Chilling and watching some Dota 2.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I lost interest in Dota a long time ago, dude. Somewhere around Combat Gold and 7.0.
Do you ever eat with chopsticks?
I do eat with chopsticks. Just depends on what I'm eating.
I'm an artist. I'm a performance
Thank you,
artist.
Slap Gaming, for the 5-sub gifts, man. So why do I still play it? I guess it's kind of like a comfort zone game.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
It just also a game I can play purely based off muscle memory. Brainlessly playing. Like it's a filler game for me these days. Like your remix fats for the 6 months. I don't crave Dota when I'm away from it, dude. Are you kidding me? I dread playing Dota for the most part. Every time I open Dota in the game, I almost want to close it again. It's like a coin flip between am I gonna get 5 Smurfs in this game or am I gonna get 2 Smurfs in this game? Is it gonna be a Divine 1 in my team? Or is it gonna be 5 Smurfs in enemy team?
In Chinese mythology, Sing Tian was a god warrior who was beheaded during battle. Headless,
Oh,
he continued
shit,
to
what the
fight with
fuck
his
is this
axe and
music?
shield, using his nipples as eyes and his belly button as a mouth.
That turns me on.
I'm mostly just filling up streaming hours basically because I still have a lot of people subscribed to me. And also waiting for new games to play, new games to come out. I don't mind just chilling, watching random games, talking.
So heavy.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I'll continue with the goals. I like that game. I'm really itching for a new action adventure game. wanna play some mechanically intensive boss fighting game. Iceborne is in January, but January is so far away, man. Why gotta be so far away?
Number 1 super chat.
Thank you, Slap Gaming, for the subs just now and the 1,000 bits. I don't think Death Stranding is gonna be action heavy. It looks more like a mix between stealth and puzzle and a little bit of action here and there.
Wish fulfilled.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
It's probably gonna have similar gameplay to Metal Gear games. I've looked into the game control. Control doesn't seem that interesting mechanically. I watched some guy play that game control for like 20 minutes and he just threw rocks at people. The action reminded me a lot of those PS4 type games where you just get cover and you come out and you shoot and you get cover, you come out and shoot. I fucking hate those cover shooters.
Radiant's top tower is falling. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
What am I listening to? I feel like I'm in the middle of a boss fight. I finished both Pillars of Eternity games. I like the first one a lot, the second one not so much. I'm not playing anymore, Tucker. I'm just gonna watch games for now and chill out. I played and finished Octopath Traveler. Even killed the secret boss. That game was far too easy except for the final boss. Final secret boss. How would I rate Octopath? It's a solid 7. It's a good JRPG. Especially if you like chill games. It's very easy to win. I played and finished Vanquish, and I played and finished Metal Gear Rising as well. I fucking love that game. I swear to God, someone could make a mod for Metal Gear Rising right now and replace the senator with Trump and just make the game a 10 out of 10. That game is literally all over the place with Make America Great Again. Will I be attending DreamHack? Yes, I'll go for one day to DreamHack. It's in my city, man. I gotta go. I don't expect much from the Dota section, but the CSGO section should still be pretty cool.
Killing spree, very nice.
Yeah, Dota is rarely so popular in DreamHack. The last DreamHack I attended, like 2017 or 2018 or something, there were like a good 100 seats or something. And about 4 of them were filled. And then there was a Dota LAN, also on First Look for in the Netherlands. And there were 0 people. There was an old man that came by and asked what it was and then he left. Literally 0 audience. I'm not expecting much. Oh my god! He didn't get spotted. He doesn't have TP. Oh Jesus, man. I don't know what the fuck is item builders. Why does it have a random windlace bracer and this fucking mystic staff? The Steam achievement to get as many incomplete items as possible?
Dire structures are fortified. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
DreamHack was a failure in India as well? For Dota 2. Oh. In general, DreamHack has decent attendance. Just not for Dota 2. CSGO is the main attraction. Like, oh my god, dude. There were the finals for Dota 2 in DreamHack and the finals for CSGO. So the Dota one, it didn't fill the seats. In CSGO, they were standing in line from the seats to the next fucking hall. It was like a line of 300 meters.
Radiant's top tower is falling.
It was insane.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's top barracks are under attack.
And when I say a line, I actually just mean a mass of people, not like one line of people. It was completely packed.
Also, what better
But that was
way
in
to
Sweden
enjoy
though.
Sing
Sweden is
Street
like
than with
extra
some
big when it
good
comes to
quality
CSGO.
classic
Top
music.
barracks have fallen. Dire's bottom tower
Maybe
is under
GG sneakers.
attack. Dire's bottom
I watch
tower is under
CSGO.
attack.
CSGO is easy to follow as a viewer, even if you don't play the game. I mean, it's a simple game, right? You just click the heads and that's it. And then there's some more advanced things like map movement. But mostly just click the heads. I just saw the spoiler lag. This game ends in... Well, it depends on what delay they set. Probably 6 minutes from now. But, maybe 2. Maybe 2. I don't play CSGO. I don't want to spend the effort learning a game that's like 15,000 years old. If I'm gonna lose a tactical shooter, I would rather learn Rainbow Siege. That game looks like fun if you're good. But even that one is so much map knowledge. Siege is so much map knowledge. You can kill people through like the smallest holes and you can shoot through walls and shit. It has friendly fire, yeah. The first time I played Siege, I got team killed over and over by some fucking douchebags because I apparently stole a kill. I didn't understand, you know, it was my first time playing. Like, what? Aren't we just on the same team killing enemies? What the fuck is a kill steal when you're trying to win? And then I stopped playing. I didn't think, like, I was genuinely so confused. I didn't think people were gonna be that petty about it. Thank you, lifelong SingSong Ding Dong, for the 9 months. Change music, please. I can change the volume for you. I've played Hitman too. I don't have the patience for stealth games. Unless the stealth mechanics are nice. Then I'll play the shit out of them. Like Metal Gear 5, I love that. Because most games they tack on the stealth and it sucks cock. Steam friends?
Ask Brad +3.
You think this scream is what you hear in Alliance's Discord right now? Like look at this fight. This is what Ogre's screaming right now. Oh my god, man. It's so pathetic when you see an oldie hit a tiny and loses 10% health per hit.
Dire victory. Dire team pick. Dire team ban.
Crystal mating.
Thank you, Bobalo, for the 25 months. That was an official game, yeah. That was Alliance versus Liquid. It looked like a pub game though. Especially the item build coming out by Odie. Like, I don't know what the fuck he was thinking. That was the worst item build I've ever seen.
Yes. Ask. Ain't no. Make me come.
I don't even think Hex on Odie is that good without a mobility item, either Force Level or Blink.
Dire team ban. Five seconds remaining.
I haven't played the new Total War DLC. It didn't look that good. The Hunter and the Beast. Not gonna play Overcooked with Ray. He's gonna have like 300 ping. It's gonna be shit. And I've not played Ace Combat games. I don't like those so much. I played them on the Nintendo 64. Very long time ago. We are coaching Gorg's ranking. I think Gorg is much higher ranked than me, sir. I'm 372, he is 40. But I don't know if this is his support rank or not.
Dark.
10 seconds remaining.
Fantasy.
I don't play Dota enough to be good at this game. It's so much more practice. Yeah, lack of interest.
Radiant team pick. Dire team pick. Radiant team pick.
I'm excited for the 2 new heroes. But it's Valve time. They said they would come out by the end of fall. But they didn't say which year.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
One game one was Liquid. And I'm gonna wait for the next game to start too. It should be just now. Is it even more than 1 game? I don't know what this qualifiers format is. That's the 3. Alright, so there should be another one. I'll switch as soon as the draft ends on the other one. Oh, Alliance won game 1, Liquid won game 2. That was the game 1, or game 2 already. Didn't know.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team banned.
Phantom assassin.
I never played Rust.
Just lube it up. That turns me on. Don't stop. You know I don't do anal. It's a fucking beat. Oh yeah. Fucking coming.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team back.
My name is Van. I'm an artist. I'm a performance artist.
It's the most cancerous game in development. I don't know if I want to play that.
15 is 300 bucks. And
10 seconds
What
remaining.
do I expect for the Ogre Arcana? Bird head.
5 seconds remaining.
Goes all the way up to my armpit. And I put on a surgical makeup. And just lube it up.
It has not been with a path for the faint-hearted or seek only the fleshly pleasure. Rather, it has been the risk-taker, the wasted genie, the creators of mad things. For us, they toiled in sweatshops, endured the lash of
Why the fuck does Ogre have an Arcana anyway? Who even plays Ogre?
and sacrifice to
Ay ay ay, man.
live better.
it up. That hurts me. Don't stop. You know I don't do anal. It's a fucking deep. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm fucking coming.
Fucking coming.
Dire team pick. Radiant team pick.
They look comfy in that position, son. Do you think you can beat me 1, 2, 3? How was it spot? Almost still, son.
10 seconds remaining.
You want to get on bottom? You know that's the point you want to be.
5 seconds remaining.
I've heard of the game Elex. I don't want to touch any more 3D action games made by indie developers. They always feel like shit.
Choose your
I don't play fighting games. They're too hard.
Enough to make team and hot sex.
Oh, I'm just gonna switch to this one right now. Oh, I need some normal music. Where's my game? Where's my free content? Yeah, it's waiting for the delay to kick in. It's 5 to 10 minutes, I don't know what they said. Stealing content? This is not stealing. The product is still there. I didn't take it. There's no stealing. I'm merely borrowing it. What the fuck? Whose mouse is this? Limp? I think it's Limp from last game.
Radiant team banned.
Why don't I subscribe to Dota Plus? I'm too poor. Can't afford Dota Plus.
10 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban.
Which games am I excited to stream next? I wanna play Subnautica, but it's still in early access and the story isn't finished. But my god, when it's done, I'm gonna play the shit out of it.
10 seconds
12 hours a day, probably, maybe more.
5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban.
Bees out SingSing yeah.
Bees out?
Dire team ban.
Fuck, I thought it was a Mario theme song. The new one. Wait, this is Weep music?
10 seconds remaining.
Where's the French title?
5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
Poor Japanese people, man. They think Paris is such a nice place.
Radiant team pick.
They always make animes about it, TV shows, great pictures about it. And then the disappointment in visiting Paris for Japanese people is so bad that there's a term for it. What is it? I forgot the name. The Paris Syndrome? I don't think so.
5 seconds remaining.
Ah, fuck, it is Paris Syndrome. Ay, 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 ay. Paris Syndrome. It is a condition, blah, 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 blah. As a result of extreme shock at discovering that Paris is different from their expectations. Thank you, Hot Dog, for the sub gift. Yeah, I've been to Paris as well. There's some nice places in Paris, but for the most part, you're paying 10 euros for a coffee. And then there's people all over the place trying to selling you small Eiffel Towers. Like a lot of people. Like everywhere you go. Like there's a bridge, and it's just filled. Like every single spot on the bridge is filled with people trying to sell you small Eiffel Towers.
Radiant team ban.
Like you think you're gonna go there, have a nice table somewhere outside with a glass of wine and some baguettes. But no, you sit down and someone's trying to sell you small Eiffel Towers. Did I buy one? Of course not. But I did see some American travelers buy some. They're fueling this economy. The Americans. Thank you, Danila, for the $3.
5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban.
I actually don't know how they stay afloat. Because there were so many of them. Like, you'd think like if there's a whole street full of them selling the same thing, some of them would go out of business, but it's just not the case.
Radiant team pick.
Some more weeb music.
It's a very expensive city. It's the only city where I paid €7 for a Coke.
5 seconds remaining.
You know, one of those Coke cans you just buy for like 40 cents in the supermarket or something?
Team pick.
They bought one out, poured it into my glass with ice, and charged €7. I was like, alright, whatever, man. You know, I'm here just once.
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
It's not the same in all tourist areas in Europe. You still get normal prices for Cokes in Amsterdam, for example. Like, you won't pay more than €2 for one.
Radiant team pick.
Paris is on another level.
Seconds remaining. 5
Hacker?
seconds remaining.
Still waiting for cam, but there won't be a cam. Attacker will die virgin and unsatisfied. Stockholm is expensive. I'm surprised the next TI is at Stockholm, considering it is one of the more expensive cities in Europe. At least you can buy tickets fairly, yeah. I think the scalpers won't have such an easy time compared to, say, in China. Maybe that XC Moon for the 4 months.
I only listen to tasteful music.
Tasteful music, huh?
The missile knows where it is at all times. It knows this because it knows where it isn't. By subtracting where it is from where it isn't, or where it isn't from where it is, it obtains a difference or deviation. The guidance subsystem uses deviations to generate corrective commands to drive the missile from a position where it is to a position where it isn't, and arriving at a position where it wasn't. It now is. Consequently, the position where it is now the position that it wasn't, and it follows that the position that it was is now the position that it isn't. In the event that the position that it is in is not the position that it wasn't, the system has acquired a variation, the variation being the difference between where the missile is and where it wasn't. If variation is considered to be a significant factor, it too may be corrected by the GEA. However, the missile must also know where it was. The missile guidance computer scenario works as follows. Because a variation has modified some of the information the missile has obtained, it is not sure just where it is. However, it is sure where it isn't, within reason, and it knows where it was. It now subtracts where it should be from where it wasn't, or vice versa.
10
And by
seconds
differentiating this from the algebraic sum of where it shouldn't be and where it
5
was, it is
seconds
able to
remaining.
obtain the deviation and its variation, which is called error.
Okay.
Dire team banned.
That reminded me of the Area 51 raid. Oh man. Just imagine those people posting like, they can't stop us all. They can't kill all of us. Just thinking they can't kill a bunch of people running into an American base. They could kill them all so easy. Oh shit, man.
5
One well
seconds.
positioned light machine gun, man. It's already done.
Dire team pick.
Necrophobes.
Radiant team pick.
I never played the Beholder games, but I think I know what games those are.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Oh, I don't think I'm streaming Apex. Maybe in the future. I'll see. It's a 16-kilometer between the main entrance and the actual base.
Choose your hero.
Oh dude, there's no way your average neckbeard is gonna run 16 kilometers. It would be like 100 meters in, they're like, oh, we're almost there. They can't. Wait, burger time. They can't stop all of us. There's no fucking way. I've been to Spain. A nice place. Well, depending on where you go. It's a pretty big place. There were Dutch people there too.
10
Probably to
seconds
document it.
remaining.
I can't imagine a bunch of Dutch people showing up, Naruto running into the
5
base.
seconds remaining.
There was a famous YouTuber and his friend, they were documenting it all. I'm sure a lot of people went there just to get content. On the off chance that there's even one idiot trying to make it through, you know? Just one.
Missing top.
Never heard of Vagante, but I did like Noita. I've seen a video of the guy running past the news camera. In a Naruto run, of course.
you lay low. Your knees are bending, so it's time to get up and let go. Hey, gotta listen steady. Put down your brick, you ready. It's hot when things get messy. Keep booty shaking, you know your head has no right to say.
Vagante.
Tonight it's ready, set, go.
Action platformer features permanent death. Blah 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 blah. I'll check it out sometime. Right now I have 2 games to play still, so I'll be playing those for now. I'm gonna get a drink. Be right back. What games are those? Noita is this new what do you call it? Roguelite pixel game, but it's different. They simulate every single pixel in the game, so you can destroy the shit out of the environment, and it looks really nice when it does get destroyed. And it's also really fucky with magic spells. Yeah, it's one of the few games, one of the few pixel games that looks good. And most of my deaths so far have been suicides. Some more accidental than other ones. I had one wand that cast a teleport and a bomb at the same time. So it teleported me forward into the bomb that I shot. And I died. There's some shit in that game, man.
The battle begins.
Donkey Kong! DK! Donkey Kong is here! This Kong's got style, so listen up to she can shrink in size.
What the fuck?
She's quick and nimble when she needs to
hell?
She can float through the air and climb up trees. If you choose her, you'll not choose wrong. With a skip and a hop, she's one cool Kong.
It's a very difficult game. That Noita game. I'll stream Noita a bit after this series, and this is the last game of the series. I wanna find out what other bullshit you can do with wands.
This made me laugh so hard yesterday.
Oh god, what clip is that? I don't remember what part that was. Oh, it's the 5x bomb. Oh my god. In that game I picked up a perk that increased all the explosion radiuses by 5x. And I was just testing like how big could the explosion really be. And it was the entire fucking screen and insta-killed me. It's the link from Asclepios. Right there. Ay 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 man. Ay ay ay.
transforming for you.
First blood. About time.
I'm just getting started.
Wickstone.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
What did he buy on Tiny? Oh my god, he went shield and quitting blade against a Razor mid. Oh, the only option is boots level 1. It's literally the only option you have. I'll make a tiny guide soon. At some point. Not skill W? Why can't I see his skills? 2 points Heartstopper, no W? Am I the idiot here or is he the idiot? I don't know.
Radiant structures are fortified.
So strong, it isn't one can make a trembling fly out for mum. Can't pick up a boulder with relative ease. Makes crushing rocks. See some he may move slow. He can't jump high. He may move slow. He can't jump high. But this comes one.
Fucking Bambo in my chat.
Dire's middle tower
Don't
is
play
under
the other
attack.
game, Sing. I'm 1-4, help me. I keep watching his stream after that, he's like a fucking 1-8 or something. Why did I join him on the losing streak? Why? Where is this dog? Did I tag him as something else? Here. Oh, this animal. Look at this. I joined him somewhere in between this.
Your flesh. Spoil the twin.
Why gotta be like that, man?